Hello there everyone and welcome to PS4 Fun and The Division. And what I want to do in this video is to see whether you're able to solo the Dark Zone. I did a video on the previous beta about my concerns for the game, and as much as if you're someone who generally plays on their own, this game could be very difficult in terms of the Dark Zone because it is really built with a multiplayer in mind, and it's where all the best loot and the gear is. Yes, it's got a single player mode, but at the same time, can I solo it? I did a lot of work in the Dark Zone last night. Now bear in mind that I am an average gamer. I'm not some kind of major league gamer who is fantastic at games. I'm pretty good. I'm what you'd expect from an average gamer. So I'm not pulling off 360-degree headshots, that kind of a thing. So great, straight away, actually we've got some guys. I've tooled myself up a bit, but these guys are the guys you have to kill to get the decent loot. And they are hardcore. They have much more in the way of, here we go, armor than others, and there's a fair amount of them. So I've got a pretty good gun. Let's see what this does. Headshot. So I've got a gun that is a little bit better now at taking these guys down, I hope. Yeah. It's limited ammo. I'm going to go with sticky bomb. I've also managed to tool myself up a little bit in terms of my armor. Ooh, but they do hurt. As you can see, oh, this guy's coming for me. No, there you go. So I'm going to hold to give up. I'm going to respawn and have another go. Oh, someone blew me up. That's not very nice, is it? 64 meters. Right, so I've got someone else coming in. So this is what you might find that you have to deal with a lot in the Dark Zone, is the goodwill of others, or the fact is that someone goes in ahead of you and gets all the good stuff. Quick restock. Do this every time you respawn in the Dark Zone. Let's get out and see if I can get on the back of this guy. They've got a baddie there who is oh, he's got his turret going. Ow. I'm going to die again if I'm not careful. Oh, bloody hell. This is the thing I don't like about the Division. Crouch is on X. Crouch is never on X. Crouch is on always circle. That's what it was as in Uncharted. That's what it was elsewhere. Let's take this guy if I can. Got him. Lovely. And that is why you'll see me an awful lot here, actually, getting a bit frustrated because... There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on killing stuff. So you're going to have to be very, very well tooled up to do this solo. Got him. Anybody else? Full health. That way. Sensible. I'm now in enemy territory and I'm being hit. Okay. Right. So. Oh, there's another guy. Now it's attacking me. Why is this turret attacking me? Oh, well, that's not very nice. So this is nothing you'll be careful of. Obviously, if other players decide to shoot you on your own, the likelihood is you're going to die. Right, okay. There we go. He's rogue. Is he going to have a go at me? I could kill him, actually. I won't know. Right. So, the greens. Oh, there is still an enemy left. The greens are stuff you can pick up. Hopefully, I can get this guy. This is a much better gun, I must say. I was absolutely getting owned last night. There was no way I was getting out. So, you've got to tool yourself up. This carbine, it's just a green. I had a nice blue that didn't seem to be doing me any good whatsoever. I'm not going to call in an extraction here. So obviously these guys are much nastier. than your normal guys.
You bastards are dead.
Took out half his armour. Let's see if we can blow him up. No, that didn't work. Ah, someone got him. Excellent. Okay, now if you call an extraction in here, you get bum rushed by a load of bad guys. Oh, there's another bad guy. Don't get in my way. I'll go rogue, you big numpty. There we go. Right, now you can see who's shooting me. Who's shooting me? Is that? Oh, there we go. I'm just going to get out of the way. So, who's shooting me? I've no idea who was shooting me then. I'm concerned that it might have been a player. Because say, when you're on your own in the dark zone, you really do need to rely on other people's goodwill. They're non-hostile agents. They haven't tried to shoot me. Okay, there is an extraction going on. Let's call this extraction in. Now this is where things get tense. Now I've got a minute and a half to wait for the extraction to come. The likelihood is that I'm going to attract the attention of an awful lot of players because they want to get their loot out. That little yellow bag on my bum is my loot. I could also end up with a load of NPCs coming in as well because they want to get my loot and kill me. So it's a case of keeping an eye out as much as possible and then just dashing in at the last minute. I managed to get a reasonable number of extractions last night because I was basically around a load of people who were not a pain in the bum. They were actually there, and there were 8 of us at the extraction. Only 4 people could put their stuff on an extraction at a time, and they were queuing. The 4 people who got there first would put their stuff on the extraction, and then when they left, other people would call choppers in, and it would be very, very nice. I'm just going to give him a little salute, so he knows that I'm not going to try and shoot him in the back, and that was good because people were not trying to kill me.
You got a bird inbound.
But that is not saying that they won't. So this is quite tense. So this is the bit I like, but when you're on your own, this is the bit when you're most vulnerable. I've got 10 seconds until my my drop comes in, my extraction comes in. I'll attach my loot to that, and then it will be taken out of the dark zone, decontaminated, and popped into a little box. So here we go. There isn't anyone around by the looks of things. Quickly pop that on. This guy's doing the same thing. We're both happy. No one's being a pain, so he's soloing as well by the looks of things. I'll give him a wave. Oh, there you go. Well done, dude. And then that's our loot. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. All right, we've got to defend it for 15 seconds. Doesn't look like anyone's going to be a pain in the bum. There's a rogue agent up there to the northeast, but he's out of range. 1. Excellent. My extraction is now gone. Okay, good. And thank you very much, dude. You get on with it. Right, so this is what very much the Dark Zone is all about. If you are with a group of people, it is far less pressured. Because the NPCs, although they're hard, if there's 4 of you taking them down and you can talk to each other and organise yourselves properly, then actually it's brilliant and it's great fun. And also when you call in an extraction, the fact that there are 4 of you means you're less likely to get ganked. Although if you look at my previous video from the last beta, you'll see that even when there's 4 of you, it doesn't stop people ganking you. Who's that? That's just, I'd say, parking place. Ooh, going in. And you can search around, and not only can you take loot from baddies, but there are loot crates as well, but you have to be certain level in the Dark Zone to open up that loot crate. So you can see I'm level 8, if you top right hand corner, level 8 in the main game, which is a maximum level you can get in the beta, and I'm level 5 Dark Zone. I think 12 is the highest you can get. So certain loot box with the really, really good stuff you can only open if you're a certain level. And if you die in the Dark Zone, you lose a certain amount of your Dark Zone currency, and you lose a certain amount of Dark Zone experience. Even more so if you have gone rogue, which means you've attacked another player. You will find, though, you've got to be very, very careful. We had a brawl earlier on where 2 of us or 3 of us were taking down those NPCs. It's very easy to accidentally shoot another player and all of that. I think it's something that they really need to address, because it got a little bit of a pain when last night I accidentally shot someone because we're in the thick of battle and had to run out and wait for my counter to go down to 0. I'm just going to go in here and restock, and I'll wander around and see what else we can find in the dark zone. So is the dark zone soloable? Answer, yes, but it is going to be a bit of a pain. You've got to make sure you are well tooled up. I mean, until I got, last night I was having my ass handed to me on a plate, because despite the fact that I had a blue machine gun, I'll show you it, it's very lovely, I have kept it. This little fella in here, I've got this blue, which is absolutely phenomenal, nice and solid, does a lot of damage, but it just was not cutting through the guys in the dark zone. Whereas this carbine that I've now got, classic MIA, has got much less damage, but shreds armor really very, very powerfully. Limited ammo, only got 80 rounds, so you have to be a bit careful. So you've got to make sure you're very, very well tooled up. What I did last night is I went back to the opening mission. So there is the opening mission for Altness and you guys, and there's someone actually taking them on, so I might join in. You can redo missions, story missions, at a higher level of difficulty. I'm going to take him out. Missed him. And I got some nice loot from that. So I would encourage you, perhaps, if you're going to be on your own, to redo some of the story missions. I was killed a couple of times in that on hard mode, but not a huge amount. Now he's a nasty dude, he is. He's got himself an assault rifle of some description. Let's see if I can figure out where he is. He's there. There's the extraction coming in. I haven't got anything to extract, but I might like it here. I like the cover system, but I wish it was on circle. It's unintuitive for me to be on X. I'm going to help these guys out.
On your position.
Shoot this guy in the head a couple of times so they can do their extraction. Sticky bomb him. Oh, did no damage at all. I mean, right, he's behind cover, but I blew him up.
15 seconds.
Nearly done. Come on, dude. Oh, and I got something to pick up. So I can run in, I can pick that up, and hopefully extract. This guy's going to take me down. I hope not. Keep away. Hi there, salute. Okay. Let's get this out. Nice. So hopefully the fact that he returned my salute means he's not going to shoot me in the back. Oh, I've missed the extraction. Ah, that's a pain. Should have got in sooner. Oh well, took the guy down, got something to do. Is he... Oh, who was that? Oh, there's a load of rogues. Alright, there's 3 of them. The counter is on 88. Is that the guy that I was working with just now? I'm not going to shoot him. Oh, that was a bit pants, wasn't it?
You've got a bird inbound on your position.
Yeah, then they're going to wait for someone to come and do the extraction and shoot them in the face. These guys actually here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, well, if they become a problem, I've got a reasonable drop on them. Oh, someone is taking them on. Who's that? Yeah, don't you do that, mate. They'll start shooting at me instead. I don't want to get shot. Right, so this is what Dark Zone's going to be a lot of. It's going to be dealing with NPCs, but also trying not to get totally trolled by people. And I'm not sure whether these guys are trolls or not. They're now taking me out. I'm nice, I'm not shooting you. Don't hurt me. Oh, what a muppet. Did he really take those guys on? There's 2 of them. Perhaps he was hoping that I would back him up. Well, I don't know. There's sticky bombage going on. Oh crap.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
I'm going around here. See what happens with Death Sport. Because now he's going to get owned by that. Alright. Am I going to help him? Ow! 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 Yeah. Oh, yeah, bugger. Right, I'm going over it. I'm going to see whether I can get an angle, flank them, because these guys are now angry and are probably going to want to kill me too.
Item extraction.
I can't see them in all the smoke.
A rogue agent has been neutralized.
Gonna run in. We've only got 15 seconds to get an extraction. There's a guy over there. Oh, that's an NPC. Ouch. Is he gonna shoot me? Yeah, he's gonna shoot me. I'm not shooting at you, mate. There's a guy over there as well. Oh Christ, I'm running. I'm running. I'm not going to survive this. Not going to survive it. I'm going down here. I'm not dead and I've still got my loot. Okay, let's try and find another place to go. I just don't want to die. So you have to weigh the odds up. Now, if there were 3 others of me in that team, we'd have taken those guys down. Absolutely. But there's only me. And I'm really not prepared to risk that, particularly now there's a load of NPCs have waded in as well. Let's see if I can... There's Death Shoot is still there. There's an NPC over there.
Don't let him get away.
Got him. He's really after Wraithus, isn't he? I'm going to grab this. Got some more loot. Wraithus up here. Where is he? Oh, whoa, 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 don't shoot me. I'm your friend. So, where is he? Well, there he is. Got him. Oh, there's another one. All right. So I've taken down 2 rogues. That's going to give me some points. See if we can get this extraction going. I've got to survive.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
90 seconds. 2 of us have got to survive 90 seconds with 2 rogues who might want to kill us. So I'm going to stay here. And I'm going to wait to see what goes on. So this is what soloing is going to be like in the Dark Zone. It is really a case of surviving, picking your opportunities, trying to stay alive, running away if you need to, and you will need to. There are some bad guys over that way. I think they're NPCs. Just going to go over, see what's going on, get a lay of the land.
Chopper is inbound.
Okay, can't see any now. Looks like he took him down. That's good. Who's this guy? This is Dead What's It again. He's not going to have a go at me. Oh, this is a new bloke. Okay. Right, there's some ammunition over there that I could well do with. Oh no, it's Dark Zone currency. Alright, I'm going to keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Right, I'm going to heal myself up to full. That's a cool ability, that is. There's someone coming. There is NPCs inbound. Oh god, we're going to miss another extraction. Ah, poop, get off! Excellent, more stuff to extract. Oh, 20 seconds till the extraction. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, how are we going to do this? Oh, gold, where are the baddies? Where are they? That way. Where is it? Where's the extraction? Has it gone? What happened? Oh, Christ, we missed extraction because we were taking down NPCs. Oh, bloody hell. Bugger. Right, I've got 3 things to extract. I want to extract. Come on. Please.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
There's 5 of us. They all got stuff. No, these guys haven't got stuff to extract. He has. He hasn't, and he hasn't. So there's actually 2 of us. So hopefully what will happen is these 4 guys and myself can properly defend this area. They're looking after their mate who's got stuff to extract. I'm just hoping that they're not going to kill me. I say I'm not going to edit this down. I'm going to give you a live idea of what it's like to be in the dead zone. I'll give him a round of applause. I'll give him a round of applause. Just so hopefully... Oh, Billy Tonner. I killed him a little while ago when he was a rogue. So please don't kill me. You're all very nice. You're all very nice. Hello. Do some jumping jacks. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. We've got 30 seconds. God. So I've got 3 things in my bag I want to extract. Please don't kill me. Because they could just troll me and kill me when the extraction comes in. But don't. Don't, please. 8 seconds. 8 blooming seconds. All right. This is what we're waiting for. This is what's going to happen. Come on, come on, come on. No one hurt me. Here's the chopper. Here he comes. All right. Extraction arriving. Put it on, put it on, put it on. Excellent. Doing it. Doing it. Someone is trying to take us out, but that's fine. That is fine. I've got my extraction. I'm going to go down here. We've then got to... Oh, they're rogues. Yeah, he's not going to last 5 seconds. I'll let these guys deal with it. So I don't want to die. There's 4 of them. There's only 1 of me. They threw a grenade into the middle of us, trying to kill us all out. And he's running away. Yeah, mate, you run. Yeah, extraction successful. Hooray! I've got a classic RPK 74, some gloves. Right, okay. So, I managed to get 2 successful extractions there. You can only hold 6 pieces of kit in the Dark Zone. So, once you've got collected 6 drops, you have to extract. And this is the only way you can extract, calling in a chopper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the stash now and examine my winnings. That was better. Last night I was being killed like you would not believe. Very rarely by players, actually. Most of the time it was just being underpowered with NPCs. So, you know, level 8 or 9 NPCs, 5 or 6 of them, and just not being able to take them down. This new gun, this carbine, oh, I love it. It's very powerful. It's got a nice scope as well. So, advice for the Dark Zone. Am I going to buy... I'm still not sure I want to buy the Division, simply because I think the best fun to be had with this game is with other people. And as I explained in the previous beta video, I do occasionally play online, but I don't have time in my life really to dedicate to online gaming. I think if you're going to play with a group of people, you've got to take it seriously. Otherwise, it can impact on their fun as much as it impacts on yours. But... it is a fabulous game. I'm really enjoying it. I think the cover shooting, I'm going to have to check. Hopefully in the main game, we will be able to reconfigure the keys so I can have circle as cover and X as climb, because that's really unintuitive for me and I'm finding that quite difficult. And I'm crouching when I want to be climbing, and I'm climbing when I want to be crouching, and I'm getting my ass handed to me. But I love it. I'm going to go back to the stash now and see what I've collected, all the lovely goodies. But where the really good stuff is, obviously, is deeper into the Dark Zone, but also you want to get a high Dark Zone level, so when you're in contaminated areas, you can open up treasure boxes, which will have much better loot. I mean, that's where the big stuff is, but also the greater risk of losing it as well. So the burning question is... can you solo the Dark Zone? The answer to that is Yes, you can. However, you're going to be relying on a couple of things, chief among which is the goodwill of other people. If you're in the dark zone on your own, and you've collected some lovely loot and you've got that little yellow package on your back that says, hey guys, I've got some sweet loot here. If there's 4 guys running around in a group and they decide to take you down and nick your stuff, they are going to take you down and nick your stuff. I'm actually narrating this over some archive footage from the first closed beta, and it was last night I was playing this and I was in the dark zone. I picked up some blues. I picked up some lovely rare blue stuff, a shotgun with a fantastic DPS. And I went to the extraction zone and there were a couple of guys there, and you know, we saluted each other and did some jumping jacks and everything seemed to be friendly, and one of them disappeared behind me and then sticky bombed me and shot me to death and nicked my lovely blue stuff, which was, to say the least, a little bit frustrating, seeing that I just worked my backside off killing a particularly hard enemy, a starred kind of legendary named enemy to get the good stuff. In the footage you see at the beginning of this video, absolutely, we were having some good times and I was working with some people and I had a fantastic time in the dark zone. So I think if you can manage the frustration of being ganked every so often, then you can probably manage the dark zone. The best way to play it is, as you see in this footage here, me, a friend of mine and a couple of her online pals, we teamed up, 4 of us. We wrecked the dark zone. It was really good. It was fun and we could do what the heck we liked. We went rogue a couple of times. We got tons of stuff extracted and it was dynamic, good fun, and we didn't have to rely on the goodwill of other people. So that is one of the things you're going to have to bear in mind. If you are easily frustrated by people being pains in the backside, then this is probably not going to work very well for you because they are going to wind you up. Also, you will have to work hard to get tooled up in the main game. So you will want to be playing through the main missions on harder difficulty levels to drop better gear, because if you're solo in the dark zone and you're under geared, you are not going to survive very long. Like I said earlier in the video, I was playing the dark zone on a Friday night and was being owned. I had a gun which was a blue drop from one of the main missions, but actually it just wasn't doing it. It wasn't until I got that lovely carbine, which I got from the dark zone actually. It's only when I got that carbine that I actually was able to compete on a reasonably even footing on my own against the NPCs. So tool yourselves up, replay missions. If you're going to buy the Division beta and you're going to spend a lot of time on your own in it, spend the time in the main game getting yourself totally and utterly tooled up. And the other thing I would very, very strongly recommend is, if you're on your own in the dark zone, you can carry 6 nice big looted items. Don't do that. Pick up 1 or 2 items, extract them. 1 or 2 items, extract them. Because if you do come across a party of guys who are going to take you down and you're carrying 6 bits of loot, you're going to lose 6 bits of loot. So I would smash and grab as a solo player. I would get in there, I would grab, and I would go as quickly and as efficiently as you can. Otherwise, it's probably going to be massively frustrating. So in the end, is the Division something I'm going to be picking up? Answer, no. Sadly, simply because I think at the amount of time I have to spend playing games, I would find it frustrating in the dark zone. And also, it's patently obvious that although there is a single player campaign, that those missions are designed really for more than one player to play at. You're supposed to get your mates around to help you with it. You can see from the level design that it's designed for one person to suppress while someone flanks. And as a solo player, you are really just dashing cover from cover, avoiding being hit until you can pop up. And it's a war of attrition in many respects. And it's fun, but it's not as fun as it could be. If you're coordinating with a friend or a couple of friends to take down the bad guys in the main missions, it's going to be so much more fun. So with reservation, I would recommend the Division. It plays very smoothly. It's got a nice feel to it. New York has been recreated quite beautifully. The guns are fun. The skills are fun. And the missions outside of the main missions, the side quests, are great fun. And if you can get into the dark zone with a group of friends, it is going to be fantastic, tense and brilliant. As a solo player, I would wait and speak to some people who bought the game before investing in it, just because it's going to be a bit of a grind otherwise. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the Dark Zone as a solo player. I think it is manageable, but you're going to have to be patient and you're going to have to rely on other people not being total dicks. Which, you know, we're talking gamers here. I'm on the PlayStation, so we should be all right. They're generally quite a nice bunch. And so far, other than 2 ganks, once in the closed beta and once when I was playing last night, I have actually been treated relatively kindly by other players and they've allowed me to get my loot out. So, yes, you can, but I think you're going to have to be very, very patient, very, very careful, and smash and grab. In, grab loot, get out as quick as you can. So that's my impressions of The Division. Watch my other video, which is kind of about The Division as a whole rather than just the Dark Zone. I hope you found this useful. And if you have, give it a like, share it over whatever social network you fancy, subscribe to the channel, and you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And as always, thanks for watching and have a fantastic gaming week. Bye-bye for now.